I know it's easy to buy pastry from the supermarket, but when you make it yourself, it just tastes so much better. And I want to show you how easy it is to do and a few tips and tricks about it. So it all starts with really good quality flour. I'm using a soft, low protein plain flour. This one is going to give us a gorgeous flaky pastry. So the trick when you're making pastry at home, like this short crust, is not to overwork it, whether you're using a food processor or if you're combining it by hand. So for my short crust pastry, I have 500 grams of my plain flour. To this, we're going to add our butter. And the general rule when you're making a short crust pastry is half the fat, so the butter, to flour. So 500 grams of plain flour to 250 grams of cold butter. Now the butter needs to be really cold so we don't get a greasy pastry and so it crumbles when we mix it together. I've also got 1 egg and some iced water and we'll incorporate that in a moment. First step though is to pop the lid on the food processor and I'm going to pulse this as opposed to blend it consistently. We just want to agitate the butter with the flour so we get a crumb-like consistency. All right, this is incorporated nicely. It looks like crumbs. Now I'll add 1 egg. You can add 1 yolk. I like to use the whole egg and the ice cold water. So a little splash and then the lid goes back on and we're going to pulse it again. And that's all the blending we need. You can see that we've got a gorgeous pastry that's come together nicely. So I'll just remove it from the bowl and just bring it together. And there's 2 options. You can cut this in half, so you've got 2 pieces ready to go. Press it down, make it into a disc. And we need to store it in some cling wrap. So we'll just cut 2 pieces. And that's how easy it is to make short crust pastry. Now, you can just pop this in the fridge or leave it for an hour or 2 to firm up so you can start using it for your tarts or your quiches, even pies. You've got your short crust pastry ready to go. The other option, if you don't want to use it straight away, is place this into the freezer and next time you want to make your quiche, tart or pies, you just need to defrost it. And it's as easy as that. No need to buy store-bought pastry. Make it at home. Always tastes better.